Oh, oh my goodness. My I can type on this one, and I had the volume still, and I'm like, why is that still playing? Oh goodness. Everybody, Kelly is at work. Felix is joining me tonight. Make sure that I behave, make sure that I don't miss any questions, just gonna hang out with me. Um I just got done doing the build. She's working on her build. So I was like, I'm gonna call Felix. So gutter train raid. I missed the end of that live stream because I was getting ready. So I don't know what's going on with the gutter train raid, but you guys better behave. All right. I'm gonna say hi to some people. First of all, I want to say Merry Christmas, and I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful holiday with their family and friends, or at the RV park, or at the campground, wherever you were at. So, hello, Dream on Wheels, Thrifty Angela, Tim, thank you for being here. John Chalker coming in with a Daydream raid. Justin and Christina, I get a rumor that they're in the States. I believe North Carolina, I saw.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Hello to the Crafty Travelers. Thank you for coming in. California out there, California. We got Gracie Seeking Adventures. We were popping up pictures of your animal last week. That was fun. I just found the email from Kelly, so I emailed her about the t-shirt. Awesome. We will get that taken care of. We're going to give a couple more away today, so we'll add that one to the list. I am from there, and I remember that's a Seahawks fan. Anybody that's a Seahawks fan, I wish I could have a higher priority here. No, I'm kidding. I love you. Janice Williams, hello. Thank you for coming in. Nate's coming in. Becky Allen, hello. Mary Jones, Gutter Train Raid, thank you for coming in. The train's pulling in. Boy, we must have missed it. Did you see any of that?
No, I didn't.
I'll have to go back and watch it. Patty is here. Patty is the beach house owner, and she left this afternoon. It was just a little bit before noon. She drove away with the van. I will not say if I did or if I did not cry a little bit seeing the van go. It really became a part of what I was doing, and just fell in love with it, and very jealous over how nice the build is, and that she got to drive away. So she is safely at a Cracker Barrel right now, off grid in the van, and I hope she is loving her first night. I did touch base with her. Temperatures, I don't even know what's going on. I feel like I have been so incredibly blessed by getting to take a little bit of time off of nursing and do these builds, or this build and the upcoming builds that I've got. And the weather has just fallen into place amazingly. And I'm going to get Patty up here in 2 weeks. We're going to talk, and we're going to share with you some just crazy things. This just was really meant to be. She was meant to find my channel. I was meant to say yes to the build. It was definitely VidLift Raid. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. I appreciate it. Me behave. I know, right? I'm just, you know what? I got to try. I'm a parent. I have to try. Charlie Grace coming in from the VidLift Raid. Thank you for being here. RV Underway, how are you guys? I've missed several of their live streams. It has been everybody that's in here that's a creator. I have to apologize. Everybody knows that I have been off grid on YouTube in the last several weeks, just really losing that time to COVID, losing the time on the cruise. I really thought I was coming home to 3 months off. And then I lost so many days being sick and on the cruise. I could have stayed home from the cruise, but I did not want to hire a lawyer, divorce lawyer. So I really, I know, right? I know. So I really been pushing hard. So I have missed a tremendous amount of YouTube, and I'm going to catch up. So, and I did start catching up some today. Am I missing anything? 3 weeks till we get to meet. Absolutely. I am actually, might even be sooner. We come home from a cruise January 12th. Lisa is going to come back and drop off her van before I leave for Arizona. And we're going to maybe even work on it a day or two. And then I'm actually heading to Arizona early. I'm hoping to get there in 2 days. It may not happen. It's probably going to be 3. That's a 24-hour drive for me.
You gonna do it
Arizona, Felix? You've been to Arizona, haven't you? Did you go when you
we went there last year? Well, this year, I guess still.
It is a crazy drive for us.
Yeah, we went straight through.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, that's going to be 6 days on the road.
But it's kind of rough. But it
yeah. So I'll be down there till the 1st of February, and then I've got to make my way back. I've got another van coming. I think February 1st. I've got a meeting tomorrow at 1, and we'll see about that one. So let me see who else is coming in. Did I miss anybody? Mo bang for your bucks. You behaved too there, Tim. Cold here in the Tri-Cities. Oh, up in the Washington. Don't like it in an RV. Absolutely. You know, I don't know how your Felix has a cargo trailer as well. I think everybody in here probably knows. How is the floor in your cargo trailer?
It does get cold. We actually insulated the floor.
I did too.
Yeah, but it still gets pretty cold. So you know, we ended up adding and putting a little carpet runner down through the middle, just so that if we are barefoot, you know, we're not freezing our feet, you know. But typically we run around in socks or something anyway, so it doesn't, you know, it's not really too big a deal.
Patty and I were talking about that. I was in the van this morning and it was raining up here. So I had my Crocs on. I took my Crocs off at the door. So I was kind of walking around in my socks. And I tell you, I don't care how much you insulate those floors, unless you put a heated system in the floor. It's just, And I know Humble Road does that, but that's still above my capabilities right now.
And I'm married to a tightwad, so that's not going to happen on our end.
Right. It's expensive. It is. It's expensive. So, so the floor, she's going to put like a rug kind of runner down. She does have a rug in there. I showed it on one of my pictures, but, and obviously slippers. Cause I tell you, I don't care. I once put a thermometer down on the lower part of my refrigerator and my other sensor is up high and it's a 20-degree difference. It's crazy. So tightwad, they're picking on you. Rugs and fuzzies. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. And you know, I didn't do it, but on my build, but even like a Reflectix type thing on Patty's build, we used that. It's the foam insulation. Can't remember what it's called now. I got to get better at that. And we cut it, and it's got that silver background. You know,
that's actually what we used because it was cheaper. So
it is cheaper. It's like $16 a sheet.
It's pretty easy to work with. So that's what we used.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Kaylee dropping in. Merry Christmas, Kaylee. Just popping in for a bit to say hi. Happy New Year. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Rigid foam insulation. There you go.
Yeah.
Good job, Patty.
That stuff.
How about that game Sunday? I was working Sunday on the van, missed the game. I did get a message that we were winning and then we lost. So I tell you what, they're just not having a year. They're not having a year.
Well, we're Chiefs fans,
Yeah.
so we're doing all right.
I like the Chiefs too. I like Mahomes. I do. I do. I like them. We went to Kansas City to see a Chiefs game with the Seahawks. It was preseason, and the Chief fans, of course, we were surrounded by Chief fans,
Well,
and
sure.
they were really cool. They
Yeah.
were cool. Because
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you ever went to a Rams Seahawks game here in St. Louis, they are ugly.
Really?
Ugly. Yeah, they're
That's
ugly. And St. Louis
ridiculous.
has good sports fans, and they are the Rams fans were ugly to Seahawks. I don't know if I ever went to a Rams football game where they played someone else, but whoo, thank you, Mary
Mhm.
Jones, for shouting that out. I appreciate that. So, oh, hubby is a 49ers fan, and I assume
Usually
during football.
so.
Yeah, good job. Yep. I tell you, I can't even say, except for when I'm out to dinner, I can't even say if I've seen a game all year.
Really?
Yeah, I
I mean,
really
I sit there and I'll watch off and on. I don't sew, but I do tend to be on YouTube or playing a game or something on my phone while he's watching football. But
watching something. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yep. In the chat, I pinned it at the top, a link to Felix's channel. I feel like I'm recognizing all of these names. Felix is helping me out tonight. If anybody is not connected with Felix, they've got a cargo trailer build. They go camping all the time, and then they're currently building out an H3.
Yep.
It's an H3,
Yep.
and really, really cool how it's coming out. I'm excited to. I'd love to to meet up and do a camp out. So, do you have a home for your cast iron yet?
We're not gonna take that in the H3. That's gonna be too big and bulky. So
Yeah.
we'll just be using I have the little what do you call those, like little nesting pan set that
Uh
goes,
huh.
yeah, and that's what we'll take for that because it
Cool.
stacks in nicely. We have we have one more video where we're going to show all of the storage and how we're going to do clothes and things like that for
Uh
when
huh.
we're traveling in it. And then we've got a full video where we'll show it all packed up, and you kind
Awesome.
of basically get to see what we're going to be dealing with when we're traveling in that. So you'll get to see all that. And I mean, we did a test on the Blue Eddy, and just to see how, because we haven't used one. We have a little dinky power station that was given to us, and it works great, but we can only charge it on solar, and we aren't going to have any solar to take with us. Plus it's small, and we wanted something that had a little more power to it, so we went ahead and invested in the Blue Eddy. That was our biggest investment for this H3 build, was the
Did
Blue Eddy. But
Now the Blue Eddy? Did you get a panel with it?
no, we did not. But what we're kind of planning to do is be able to charge it through the cigarette lighter as we're driving, because the trips that we take, if anybody, follows along on our videos, they know we go 1, 2, 3. I mean, day after day after day. We basically stop, sleep, go, stop, sleep, go. So
Gotcha.
we should be able to charge it up as we're going through the day. And then by the time we land at night, it should have decent charge. But we just run 2 little USB fans, and I have to have a sound machine because Jesse snores like a freight train, and I need that. So we just run those 3 things basically, and the Blue Eddy went for 3 whole nights and still had plenty of charge left
They're
over. So,
amazing.
yeah,
Yep.
so
They're
we're pretty
amazing.
happy with the first time using it. But
Yep. The Blue Eddy, I apologize if you already said this. How many watts is that?
it's 716. It's 800 watt, 716 watt hour.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
716. So that's yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
more than enough than, for really what we need right now. But also, I plan to take my little laptop. So if we want to watch some TV or something, shows that we have on a USB flash drive, we can
Right.
kind of watch some TV, and we'll need
Exactly.
to be able to charge that back up. We'll need to be able to charge phones, which, I mean, we can also charge the phones through the vehicle, while we're driving. But either way, but it still should be more than enough.
Yeah.
Oh, we do, but I'm just saying we don't. Most of the time when we travel, we don't stay in the same place to sleep for 3 nights in a row. We go from one thing we want to see to the next, stop, sleep, and then get up and we go to the next. We don't stay and sleep in the same spot for 2 or 3 nights. It's when we're traveling, it's kind of unusual for us to stay in the same spot for a long period of time. So like when we did go to Arizona and we were there for, I don't know, how many days were we there? 5, 6 days, I don't know, something like that.
Oh, that's so funny. I asked you about Arizona.
That was a long time for us to sit still.
That's so funny. I asked you if you were in Arizona. Of course you were there. You were
right.
You got there before me. So it says my 1500 Blue Eddy won't charge from the 12 volt in the car. So I tell you how you can bypass that problem. You can go to Harbor Freight, you can go to Amazon, you can get a small, like 750 watt inverter. It's got a $1,500 startup surge thing on it. Connect that directly to your battery. Just put some of those 4 gauge terminals on there, connect it to your battery, and use your power cord, plug it into that little inverter. You can charge your 1500 while you drive. And that's how I keep my Blue Eddy completely charged. Every day when I go to bed, I want that Blue Eddy as close as I can to 100%, so that if it's overcast, when I wake up in the morning, the sun's not shining, it's not going to charge my panels. I've got a backup. So, because yes, he is right. It won't charge off 12 volt. The Blue Eddy has to be.
We actually, our Blue Eddy actually came with a 12 volt charger.
The 12, yeah.
Which we plugged it in to see, and no, it's not as much as like plugging it into your wall outlet. It is not. I think I'm trying to remember now. I didn't actually put that in the video. I probably should have. I want to say we were pulling like 70 watts or something of charging. It wasn't a lot at all.
Yeah. So exactly. She's exactly right. So when you're charging that Blue Eddy, I worked with Patty's a lot. She has the RV Edition ProMaster. It comes with a cigarette lighter plug in the very back of the van so that you can plug things in back there. So the Blue Eddy can be plugged in there. Like say it's an overcast day and she's not pulling, say she's driving and it's overcast and the Blue Eddy is pulling 30 watts. Well, you don't want to pull 30 watts if you can pull 107. Right. So you unplug the solar panels, plug in the DC adapter so that you're now charging at 107. Hers charges at 100, between 70, 107, depending on, I guess, because when you first start your van, it's not going to charge like after it's been running for, 15 minutes. Then when you plug it into an AC cord, it's like 400 watts. So it's definitely not comparable, but you can charge it while you drive. It's just a lot less. So somebody was asking what the Blue Eddy is. It's just a solar power bank. They're becoming real popular. If you've heard of a Jackery, you know what a Blue Eddy is. It's essentially the same thing. It's just a different company, a different setup, but they're both power banks. So, but they're nice. I like it. I like mine.
I think we're going to like ours too.
Yeah. Yeah, they really, I just feel like, you'll see that when you run your computer off of it, it'll drain like 50 watts an hour.
Yeah. I don't want to run the computer off of it, but I was hoping it would be able to charge it without, draining it too bad. That's something I haven't tested. I really probably should, but yeah, I haven't done that yet.
But again, if that's the thing about this, knowing what you're doing the next day, if you know that tomorrow's a travel day, you can run that Blue Eddy down to 4%.
Yeah.
I ran Patty's down to 100%. I have a 400, 100 watt, 110 outlet in the bed of my truck. Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, we actually had talked about taking the generator, but then in order to take the generator, if we were just taking the Hummer, we'd have to put the little what do you call them? The little cargo rack thing that plugs
goes in the hitch.
Yeah. And we'd have to take that. Then we'd have to make sure we could chain it down, and because then if we get out and go in somewhere, we come back out and the generator's gone. I mean, because we all know people will anything, and the easier it is, the more likely they're gonna do it. So,
but not.
Plus, if we're going like some of the places that we kind of would like to be able to go, we can't really have that on the back because I mean, it's gonna drag if we go too deep into a hole, or if we're driving through a creek,
right? And the thing of it is, and you'll definitely bottom out, because it happened to me. When you go through, when I was in courtside, I didn't even have anything on the back, and I bottomed. I hit the front end of the van.
Whoa,
bottoming really? out, going in those. Coming over to that campground over there by you guys. The front end of my van hit. So, and then I went sideways to get so that I wouldn't hit in the back.
Yeah, the washes they're pretty.
The thing with the Blue Eddy too is so you take that with you and it's fully charged because you're at home and you can charge it. If you're not taking anything that produces heat, like a heater, an induction cooktop or something, those Blue Eddies or Jackery or whatever you have, it'll run your LEDs, your fan. If you have a fan, it'll run that for days without having to plug it in. So, because the DC doesn't use that much energy at all. If you have a small refrigerator, like Patty's refrigerator, when it's cooling down, it'll run at the max 70 watts. As soon as it reaches temperature, it hardly pulls any energy.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. So if you have a small cooler that you wanted to run, you're like, oh, I don't want it to run all the power. It really, unless you're opening and closing it all the time, where it's constantly having to cool back down, they really don't use a lot. So just bought a converted cool 4x6. See, that's perfect.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think so. I wanted to do that and put tools in it if I was going to do a location build.
Mm-hmm.
And I just haven't looked yet, because like all the vans, I've got like 6 builds coming up, and all but 2 of them, they're going to come here, and I'm still discussing the other 2. And it sounds like the one's probably got the tools that we might need. So,
oh, that would be handy.
Yeah. Johnny's Journey. Are you thinking of starting a 4x4 club channel? I don't have a 4x4.
I guess you can still start a channel, but
did I miss that?
I don't know.
A 4x4 trailer, maybe? Yeah. I'll be there with it. Let me see what I'm missing here.
Be in Arizona maybe with it?
Not sure.
I don't know. I may have missed something too.
Yeah. Anyway, I think whoever said the thumbs up, mine says 54, so I think we're good. Somebody was like, I think we're good. Yay, connecting. RTR, yes. Yep. Oh, you're gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm going to be down there. I'm not sure if I'm going to go over there. I think I'm going to be down there the same week. So
are they having the RTR?
I feel like I heard. So they put out a video.
I thought I heard they canceled it. But
yeah. So there was a video put out. Last year they did a lot of stuff remote. So I don't know if that's going to happen again. I need to go back and watch that video. We need a St. Louis van meetup. Absolutely. We absolutely do.
That would be cool. I don't think your neighbors would mind.
My neighbors are used to seeing vans in the driveway. I can't even tell you, like on Christmas Eve, I was really trying to get stuff done. I really thought, Christmas Eve I'll get done. I won't have to do anything on Christmas Day. Obviously, I kept adding things to my list. I can't even tell you how many times, like everybody's having Christmas Eve with their family. We live in a subdivision. Everybody kept coming over. And it's like, Patty, I can't get anything done. I worked all day, and I think I wrote down 3 hours because I kept getting interrupted. So my subdivision is used to it. That's how come I put that on that short video that I did today. That's how come I put that something about being dope. Because yeah, that was a group of kids. There was a kid that came over. I don't even know. He was driving and he's like, that's dope. And then somebody put on a comment that it was dope. And then I was like, oh, I think it's a good thing.
I didn't know that word was being used so much.
Yeah. Oh, I know, right?
See, when I think of dope, it's
post a video announcing the art. That's what I saw. I didn't watch the video yet, but I saw that.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't know where I heard that it was canceled. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah. So I'll be down there for that. I will definitely be down there for that. So it's a good base for me because it's centrally located. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Shoot, I didn't even know they had a separate RTR for women.
Yeah.
Huh.
Regular RTR starts the 16th. Nice. I'm going to get down there probably around the late the 17th or early the 16th, I think. Kenneth Oaks, can't wait to see everyone at Q22. It's awesome that you're getting to go. Hopefully I can help transport you around to where you need to be. That's I know, right? Yep. I figured if I put dope in the title, maybe more young people will watch it.
I think you should have used the word nifty.
Nifty?
Nifty. I don't think anybody says that anymore.
Maybe I'll wait a day and then change the title if it doesn't. I wanted to do, the reason why I did that is because I really want the tour video. I've never had a viral video. Maddie has, so I don't know what it feels like. But right. I wanted to kind of like, put out like an advertisement video. Like, here's a little taste. It's going to be live Friday. And I'm going to do a premiere. I don't have the premiere schedule. I don't know if somebody else has a premiere at 2:00 Central. I know I don't have it. So if anyone's got the schedule, I don't want to step on anybody. I always post my videos at 2:00. And I can change it to like 2:10 or whatever.
Did you say Friday?
Friday at 2:00.
Not that I'm aware of, but okay. And I watch a lot, but I don't know if anybody does one around that time. That's sick. Yeah. Groovy.
I like groovy. It is groovy. We like groovy. The bomb. Far out, boss, rad, groovy. Yep.
Rad. Oh, man.
Clutch? I don't even know what that is. So
nope, I haven't heard that one. Yeah, stupid.
I tell you. Yeah, so my kids on Christmas Eve, I was outside in the shop working. Oh, it's Christmas Day. I was out in the shop working. It was about 8:30 at night. And my daughter comes out and said, will you play a game with us? I was like, absolutely. It's Christmas Day. They had been gone and they got back. And I said, what are we playing? And they said, new phone. Who's that? DAT.
Mm-hmm.
So all the cards are like, I actually thought about doing that, but using like beach instead. That's beaching because it's a beach, the beach house. Yeah. So I thought about doing that. I need to nail the title. What's a good van tour title?
Man. I tell you what, titles and thumbnail, what to put on thumbnails is the worst for me. I hate that. Sometimes they'll come to me quickly, but most of the time I struggle.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
well, the reason why I haven't, I think, had a viral video is because it was, some things, people just like to watch whatever. I can't get the title or the thumbnail nailed. And anytime I think, oh, I'm getting closer, then it drops back down. So.
Well, I think it's funny. Both the videos that us and you have had, that went real big were dogs.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what I told
it
Maddie.
was our dogs.
Oh, I'm going to shoot a video.
Darby was the star of the channel.
I'm going to shoot a video this week with Maddie. On Christmas Day, she unwrapped a Christmas present that was hers. It was the cutest thing. And I thought, where's my camera?
Yeah.
I'm rewrapping that thing. And I'll tell you, the funniest thing here, and that it would be a viral video too, is when I was gone up in West Virginia, Kelly started doing Bark Box. And that's when a box, you get a box delivered every month and it's full of whatever for your animal. Maddie loves it. But every time somebody comes to the door, Maddie thinks it's a Bark Box. And we order everything. I'm telling you, there's so many. We order toilet paper from Amazon. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah. Darby actually the same thing, because when she was little, when we first got her, when she was little, I was getting a lot of stuff off of like Chewy or whatever, and it would be delivered. So toys, treats, whatever. And she got used to that. She is 4 years old now. And she still, when a package comes in the door, gets all excited, gets all up in it to see what's in there, because she swears it's going to be for her.
Yes. Night, Lily. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Maddie opening. Yes. Patty was here on Christmas morning. It was the cutest thing. And Maddie went first. Maddie got to open her present, and then we all opened ours. I was like, where is my phone?
Yep.
It was just so cute. So, and you're right, it'll be viral. Animals and babies. So,
was it me revving my engine at the storage place got over 2,000 views? No kidding. And me cooking a pork steak. Food does do pretty good.
Yeah,
people like food.
I put that sloth on there. It got like 1,000 views, but it was for the animal. Actually, it was the monkey.
Oh, the monkey, yeah.
He delivers a hamburger to it.
That's funny.
Kelly did enjoy Christmas. Kelly actually worked Christmas Eve, came home. We had Christmas. We play a saran wrap game. It's a ball and it's full of like lottery tickets and gift cards and cash and that. She didn't go to bed until noon and then had to get up she set the alarm for 5:30. I think she woke up a little bit before that. Me and the kids and Patty, we all cooked. We had a ham and potato casserole, some kind of cheesy potato casserole and some corn casserole. And Kelly went back to work, but I did take her to work and pick her up. So she did like that. But yeah, we had a good Christmas here. We had a good Christmas. The kids all had a good Christmas. They all just got home from Branson last night. They go down there with Dad for Christmas. So that would be cool. Cooking. Yep. They either do real good or they don't do anything. It's so crazy.
Well, and that's kind of the same with, like the dog ones. Cause I mean, I do a lot of Darby ones because shorts is about all I can get because she has ADD and she, is done gone before half the time I get hold of the camera. Yeah, like Thrifty Angela's the dog snoring. Well, we did that. A few other people did that, and as far as I know, nobody else hit, but hers did. So it's not so much, I don't think, the subject as when the subject hits the shelf.
Yeah.
So if we all did it at the same time, all our dog snoring videos might have been good. I don't know. It's weird because most of Darby's, I think she's got one that's 3,000, and then she's got a few that's in the like 1,200 range. The last one that we did where she's in Jerry's rig and she's barking, looking up, and I pan up and she's barking at herself in the mirrors on the ceiling.
Yeah.
She's never seen herself in a mirror before because all our mirrors are on the backs of doors. Well, she's never in there when the doors are shut. So I don't think she's ever seen a mirror. The ones on his wall, she was doing that too, but I didn't get my phone out quick enough to get that one. And then she started doing the one on the ceiling, and we all thought that was pretty hilarious.
That is exactly it. YouTube pushes it out, and That is 100%, 100%.
Yeah. There's
Good
no
morning,
rhyme or
afternoon, and good
reason.
evening.
If you get lucky, you get lucky. That's
That's
kind of
right.
that's
Yep.
kind of
You
the way
just
it
never know.
is.
And that's the same. I feel like that's the same with some videos. Some videos will get
Mhm.
pushed out and you'll get like 100,000 impressions, and then you'll have one and I sometimes I think it's even better. And it just sits there. I
Well,
had a short, my
that's
monkey short, everybody's like, I can't play it. It says private. I mean, I have no idea what
I
was
played
going
it.
on.
I'm positive I played it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't know how it's being private because people are commenting on it.
That's
So if
odd.
people are commenting on it, you got to be able to, so it's like a glitch. So, oh,
Over 500
so
views
have
now.
you guys taken the SUV out yet?
Yes, we took it just to a campground, which was that really cold weekend that we had, what, 2
Uh-huh.
weekends ago? Well, we don't have a heat source in there, and we don't plan to because we don't plan to use it in the dead
In
of
the
winter.
winter. Yeah.
Right. Well, then we go to Kansas and camp with Jerry and Sherry, and it's like 15 degrees.
Did you
Literally
sleep on the floor in the
windy.
Class A?
They offered, but we didn't. We didn't do that. But we actually took a little heater with us just in case, because we knew we could plug in. That little heater wasn't good enough, and luckily Jerry had a little bit bigger one, so we ended up using that, and it was fine the rest of the weekend. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was I was like, really? The weekend before was great. The weekend after was great. That weekend was
Yes.
15
You know,
degrees.
some people will take a you were talking about your Mr. Buddy, you didn't want to put it in that small space. Some people, small spaces like that, some people will take it and just use the pilot light because it's just enough, just a little bit of heat, and your little tank will run. I mean, it'll run, probably days on that pilot light,
We might
and
have
it
to look
doesn't heat up,
Right.
like the other stuff, but it just puts a little bit of heat out.
Yeah, that's something we might look at. I actually ordered off of Amazon. It's sitting at the post office. I haven't got it yet. It's just like it's almost like a heat pad because it's only like I think it was like 15 or 17 inches and it's square,
Uh-huh.
and it actually plugs into like cigarette lighter. And I thought, well, because I mean Jesse can handle the cold a little better than I can,
Yeah,
and
you can
so I
lay
thought,
on
well,
it.
just yeah, let it heat my bed up and then turn it off. I don't have to leave it on all night, just so I
Absolutely.
can be warm. And then if I get cold, flip it back on, let it run for a little bit, heat things back up, and then turn it back off.
Absolutely.
Darby, she's I mean, she's a dog, but she's pretty diva, so she
Yeah.
she was pretty much right on top of me on that first night where it was really cold in the Hummer. But otherwise, I mean, it worked out fine. We were pretty happy with the way it worked out for the most part. We are kind of looking at talking about maybe doing something a little different with how we're taking water with us, and because we went and got, usually like in the cargo trailer, we just take gallon jugs of water, like you buy
Uh-huh.
at the store. Well, we went and bought the camping thing that, it's like a 2-gallon jug. And we're like, oh, that'd be great. We can get that. We can take that. It's just one thing, not a whole bunch of separate gallons. And it does fit under one of our storage spots, but it's also, I don't know. It's because then I have to lift the platform, and everybody knows I'm lazy. I have to lift the platform, pull it out, use whatever, put it back in, and it's just kind of like,
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. I might just have to quit being so lazy.
Susan says she uses a hot water heater, electric hot water heater. Um, Stays hot a long time. USB electric hot water heater. I don't know I guess it heats up the water.
Probably.
Yeah.
Kind of like maybe like a wired hot water bottle type thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yep. I use a jet boil. Have you ever used a jet boil?
I have not.
A jet boil would be amazing in that setup because
Yeah.
honestly, on the inside of that rig, you could boil water.
Yeah.
inside. If you were just going to boil water and make like some biscuits and gravy or something, you know, like a freeze dried meal or something, it would be perfect. So
We may have ice rink roads by morning. Ew.
ew.
Well, they're saying that, well, I don't know how much we will actually get, but they're saying that we could have snow. Now, my daughter, she lives up in North Missouri, and she's supposed to have like -11 temperatures Saturday night, and
Ugh.
with a chance of snow too coming
Wow.
Saturday and I think Sunday. I'm like, yep, and that's why I don't live in northern Missouri.
Right.
Worse.
It's cold enough. It's cold enough here. I don't think it's that bad here, right? It's 47 right now.
Yeah, I think our low was supposed to be 9 Saturday night. I think's what they were saying. I don't know if they've changed that since I looked last. Hi, James.
Hey, James.
I seen a whole bunch of people say hi to me. I'm not ignoring you.
Can't type on. I didn't know you. I don't know why I didn't know, because Kelly always, I don't know how she does it where she's typing. Maybe she's on YouTube too. But yeah, she always is able to. It's going to be nice, shiny road here. Yep. That one. Snowing here Saturday, be 9 at night. Woo.
Now
We have had no snow here.
Not yet.
I'm going to have to use Thrifty Angela's last video and make some snow if it doesn't. Is
that not the coolest thing?
That was. It looked like she was able to make snowballs with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Pretty neat.
Pretty cool. That would be cool if you live in Florida and you wanted to show your kids what snow felt like.
Yeah.
Or if you've got somebody that, maybe can't, maybe they're blind or something and you want to show them what snow is. And, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll be gone again for the cruise. And then I'm going to Arizona. I may miss winter.
You might, if you're lucky.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'll trade you 8 degrees. No, thank you. No, thank you.
No.
I didn't even have to winterize the van yet. I drained the water tank, but I didn't put antifreeze through it yet because the temperatures haven't been freezing. It really hasn't been cold long enough for me to worry about. And PEX does better with cold weather. So yeah,
that's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, PEX does. Yeah, it does. It does better than like copper piping and that. Yeah. Supposed to be 27 degrees and snow again. Nope. You watch Wandering Willie Building the Log Home.
Mm-hmm.
He's got I just saw a quick little picture, I think, on Instagram. He's got a lot of snow, it looks like.
Yeah, he is up by
in Minnesota or something,
Duluth.
Right?
He's up around Duluth area. So yeah, kind of more in the northern part of Minnesota.
Yeah. So I was interviewed by Bob Wells last January. The video came out in October. And I really, and I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. But compared to the other tours that I did 3 big tours. I got like 300 subscribers off of my Bob Wells tour. So I don't know if his and the views, I've got 270 or 265,000 views on New Jersey Outdoor Adventures.
Wow.
And my tour on Bob Wells' channel, the last I looked, I don't think it was at 40,000. So,
I kind of think with his channel, I think maybe the people that watch his channel tend to like more of the
content.
I don't know how to because they love the Box Van D stuff, so people that are really living very minimalistically, and actually living.
Oh, that's the same thing with I know.
Or Van Life Voyages. Theirs was a specialty type, because of the handicap part of it. That I think his viewers tend to lean more towards the specialty, is what I would call it, type, vehicles and.
Bye, Becky.
But no, 300 subscribers from it's nothing to sneeze at.
Because we drove. You have to think about it. The purpose of your tour with Bob Wells on anybody's, anybody that builds out a van and drives 24 hours one way to be interviewed. It's to get your build out there, get subscribers, and to come home with 300. That was a rough one. It was definitely because New Jersey, and I already contacted New Jersey, and he's going to tour Patty's van. She has to drive through New Jersey, so he's going to tour that van. I talked to him today, so he was like, absolutely. He was super excited.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, and I got over 1,000. I probably got close between 12 and 1,500 from him.
Wow.
From that tour. Awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah. My channel went, when I was in West Virginia, my channel went from, like when I finished my build, it went from like 3 to 5, and then it went from like 5 to 7 when I was up in West Virginia. Just a lot.
I know you grew really fast.
Yeah.
Or it seemed like it anyway.
Yeah, because of the van. Because I was doing all outdoor stuff like camping and hiking, and as soon as I started putting up the van stuff, it started taking off. Yeah. And the Blue Eddy, I've gotten hundreds of, like, each video I was looking at it the other day. I've gotten like 170 subscribers just off of each one of those videos.
Yeah, I can't remember how many we got off of our potty video.
The potty one, absolutely.
But we gained, I know we over time, not like immediately, but over time, and that one's still getting views. Not like it was. I think YouTube stopped pushing it, because there for a while we were getting like 1,200 views in a 48-hour period on that one. And then all of a sudden it just dropped down to just a few hundred over that same time period. But let me look and see what I can't.
Look at that. Yeah, absolutely, Gracie. Absolutely. It'll be so cool. I would love to do a tiny home. I'm going to do a barn dominium. I'm going to find some property and put a barn up so I can build a workshop to work on vans.
That would be cool.
Thank you.
We grabbed 1,126 subscribers off of just that potty video.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
See, I haven't had a viral video like that. My Maddie one, I gained 1,600. That was like, I literally woke up with 1,600 subscribers overnight because of that viral video.
Yeah, and ours got over 300,000 on our Derby one, and we only gained 340 something subscribers. I think it was something like that on Derby's. I mean, I'm not complaining because it was a fun surprise.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Duct tape and super glue.
I know, right? It would probably hold up pretty good. It sounds like it would hold up pretty good. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Duct tape fixes everything.
Amen.
Yeah, it just might not be pretty.
Yeah. It's funny. When I went on the road, I took duct tape with me just because of, whatever. You just never know. And it was just like in my emergency kit. And when Patty was getting ready to go, we had used some of that E6000 or whatever that is that Angela uses. Yeah. And I put that in with all the leftovers of Patty's stuff. I was like, you never know when you're going to need something. So we put some little fish up on the little starfish things up with some little tack nails. And I thought, we might have to put a little hot glue behind it, but you start doing stuff and then you forget. It's like, I never did that, but not that it shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. You go through a bumpy enough road and yep.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised how well some of the stuff on our walls of our cargo trailer have held up because, I just kind of figured because we've gone down some pretty bad roads with that thing. And I'm kind of surprised a lot of it hasn't fallen off. Yeah, but it hasn't. We lost the fridge once because I forgot to bungee it in. Oops.
Oh,
we got to our destination. It was on the floor. with the door open. Oh,
Oh no.
crap. Luckily, it didn't break it or anything. So
So it doesn't have like an antifreeze. Is it an RV one?
It's the little dorm, like the little
okay.
dorm room fridge.
Yeah, some of them, if they tip over, you gotta wait like 24 or 48
and
hours.
we weren't actually using it that weekend anyway, which is why it wasn't bungeed in, because I wasn't putting anything in it.
Oh yeah.
Normally, I would put stuff in it, bungee it in, we'd go. Well, we weren't using it, so I didn't bungee it in, and it fell on the floor. So it's set for a good period of time before we ended up having to use it again.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Kelly does not want a second level, so I may put a loft in it for like my office for the business. I seem to be getting busy, so I think it'll be helpful to have an office. So I may do a loft that's an office.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll never have a problem with stairs. You never know. I could put a lift chair in there if I do.
So would you get property somewhere around where you are now, or?
Probably, because Kelly wants to work about 10 years and slam some retirement. That would put her at 63. So it's like 62, 63-ish. She's slamming retirement right now, like putting in the max she can. Plus we're putting in extra. Just trying to, play a little catch up.
Sure.
So for 10 years we'll be here. So I imagine if I'm going to build, so we're just looking for, several acres of property out in the country. So I can have a couple of vans inside and have climate controlled.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yep. Because a lot of times I like working late, and my neighbors, it's like last thing I need is for someone to upset someone. So I've got pretty good neighbors, and I shut things down like by 9.
For now, if you're sawing and drilling at 5 o'clock in the morning while they're still trying to sleep in, they might not like you.
Exactly. I shut it down about 9 o'clock at night, and I normally don't start before 8 o'clock because of that reason. Yeah. I figured if the kids are up or in school, and it's funny, I've worked the night shift all my life on the weekend, and all weekend, all you hear is lawnmowers and weed eaters and construction, and I'm trying to sleep. But yeah, it sure is, isn't it? It sure is. I wanted to retire at 55, and my finance lady, she said you need to wait till you're 59. So I've got 6 more years instead of 2.
Well, that's not too bad though.
She's no longer my best friend. No. Absolutely. I want to have 5 RV pads with like 30 amp service, and just like, I actually want to put a bathroom that has a door to the outside of the barn so that anybody staying on those RV pads can use the bathroom.
Awesome.
But you don't have to come into the barn to use it. It's like, like a gas station has a bathroom on the outside. Yeah. That's except awesome. This one won't have spiders and bugs and grossness. Yep. There you go. It sounds like a plan. Workbench converts to a bed, a dinette, and a shower. That's all I need. There you go. That's all I need. Yep. Absolutely. Gracie was a night shift nurse too. Crazy.
Yeah.
I miss Daryl. Hello, Daryl. Yeah, I think it's a good plan. The problem is finding property in the right location, because so many places that have property for sale right now, it's kind of like in a subdivision, not in a subdivision. You've got a lot of acres, but there's rules. There's like covenants, and it's like I don't want to live anywhere where I've got rules. Right. I want to put up whatever I want to put up. Those little sheds that you can get delivered from, like little shed companies, are like 12 by 12 or 8 by 12, or I want to take one of those and make a tiny house out of it.
Well, that's what I want to do.
Like I want
one of those, and I want a little bit of acreage, and Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
Think about it. You could get 2 Max Air fans, put them in the roof, connect them to the Blue Eddy, run several outlets connected to the Blue Eddy, insulate it, put just some exterior like tongue and groove pine up. You're done. The entire build is done. You
Yeah.
could literally do it in a day and have air circulation, electric, insulation, and
Yeah, see, Jesse he wants to go ahead and wire it with outlets and all that, but basically have it where you plug the house in. So the
absolutely,
pole would have like the outlets, and you would almost be like an RV, but you're an actual house, and
absolutely,
plug
it's a
your
tiny house.
Yeah, so that's what
Yep.
he wants to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, awesome. Yep. Thank you. I'll tell you what, Kelly's working her tail off right now. I am so glad to be out of healthcare. And I just not out of healthcare permanently. I have no idea what tomorrow brings, but as of right now, I've got enough vans to keep me busy for 2021. So I know I'm getting a year off, and then I might have to go back to school. No homeowners association. That's what it is.
Yeah.
HOA. I hate that. So oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. I would buy if somebody could buy a humongous piece of property and just let me put a cabin, because then, we could all leave and your place would be fine because somebody else would be there.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people are doing in Arizona. They're like making like little communities.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be so cool. Hi, Laura. Welcome in. The structure.
Yeah, basically you just do the insides. The rest of it's already done for you.
Yep. And some of those, honestly, you could put like a bunk bed system in there in case in case somebody, wanted to come visit. You could put a bunk bed in there.
I agree. I do agree with Kelly on the no upstairs.
That's cool, Lisa. That's cool.
Because, as you get older, climbing stairs can be rough. And, if you plan to live there till you're 80,
Night, Lillian. Absolutely. Absolutely. And now you've got a house that, the whole second floor you can't get to because of stairs.
Right.
Yeah. I do think Kelly and I might be that type of person that sells everything and just has the RV. And then, maybe have a barn. Like I said, maybe if I find property and I put a barn up, there's no harm in keeping it,
See, I'm not against anybody doing the full-time RV thing, and I know Jesse would do it in a second. I just don't want to. I always want a house I can come back
a home base.
And I said that before the COVID stuff and all that hit. We talked about it, and I said I don't want to do that. And I said, what if something happens? And then I'll be darned, something happened, and then people are like, well, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? All these RV, campgrounds are shutting down. What are we going to do? I mean, if you're on BLM, that's fine, as long as the government doesn't decide to shut that down too, because, what do you do?
Yeah. It looks like we got several people in the community already. We just gotta find the land. Find the state that we want to build it in. I don't think I want to build it in Missouri, but love to sell everything and get out. Yeah.
I tell you what, Arizona property was years to clean up last I looked. So you could get a good portion of property in Arizona for fairly cheap. Missouri's not so cheap right now. It didn't used to be too bad, but not right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right. There are a lot of people that have been on the road that have been sharing their journeys with us, and now they're doing homesteading. You're exactly right.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those too. I was like, whoa. I thought they were going to do it forever, but.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think Kelly and I will probably travel for a little bit whenever I think so. I don't know if Kelly would be comfortable in the van, for long periods, but is not absolutely.
Neither is Arizona.
Yeah, Missouri. I didn't know about Arizona, but yeah, I think like South Dakota, Florida. I don't even know. Tennessee has something weird. I feel like a lot of people retire to Tennessee for some reason.
I don't know. Tennessee's a pretty state.
Yeah.
It does not want always hella and hot in the summer.
Right. Yep.
I don't know. I used to enjoy summer. I always hated winter because I don't like to be cold. But now, I guess because I'm getting older, I don't really like the heat either. So
Nice. That's what I thought.
I need a perfect climate year.
Yeah. I can work better in the heat than I can in the cold. When I get cold, it's like I have to take a hot shower, and I mean I'll shower for 30 minutes trying to heat the bones back up. I just once I get cold, it's like my
You
hands
just like get
crack.
chilled and it won't go away. Yeah.
Yep.
Tennessee has no state tax.
Felix, let's give it. It's 10 o'clock. Let's give away a couple of merch items. I appreciate you guys all being here. Appreciate you closing out the 2021 year with us tonight. And Kelly is not here to pull up the wheel for me. You guys know in 2022, I'll put that on my bucket list of things to figure out. I used to be able to do it, and now it won't. It just doesn't work for me. The prizes will come up, but the names won't. That's what hot tubs are for. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got a layer of dust on mine. I got to clean my bathtub. I've got one of those big Whirlpool things. We never use it. It's like I've been gone for 6 months. I got to clean the dust out of it first. All right. So I don't have the wheel. So let's do a trivia question. I'm going to ask a question. Felix is going to watch the chat. The first two answers that Felix sees are the winner. Everybody's internet is slower than I get it. I'm
going to go by my phone.
Yes.
So on the YouTube side,
whatever Felix sees first, the first two winners to get the right answers wins. You got to name both items. Let's do that because or else it'll be too easy. So here we go. Everybody ready? On the cruise that I just got home from, I lost two items. What two items were they?
You got to get both.
You got to get both of them. One was lost and one quit working. What two items did I lose and quit working? You got to get both of them.
We got one.
We got one. Sanity in mind. Yeah.
Great. Oh, we got two. I see.
So we found the sunglasses. The sunglasses were lost. They weren't, and we got them back.
So Artscape Adventures by Lisa was the first one I saw.
Yeah, Lisa.
Second one was Rose Boudreau.
Yes, Lisa and Rose. So I am going to put Kelly's email up here. You guys will email Kelly. You will email Kelly and tell her if you want a t-shirt, what color and size. It'll be just the Johnny's Journey logo, just like that. Tell her the size you need and the color that you want. Or if you would prefer a coffee mug, we'll send you a coffee mug. Let us, but you got to send an email to Kelly below. She does my gifts. And I did get the new GoPro. I got the GoPro 10.
Oh.
Well, it was honestly, and I thought about getting the media bundle, but I guess they overheat a lot with that media bundle on there. I need to talk to some people. I guess it causes the battery to overheat or something.
See, that's one reason I never got a GoPro, because I'm one of those people, I'll read the reviews, and then when I start seeing all these bad reviews, I'm like, man, I don't want to spend that kind of money and then have problems with it freezing or shutting down or whatever issues different ones of them had.
I've had very good luck with GoPros so far, except for some reason, mine all of a sudden quit working. All right, guys. We're a couple of minutes over. Congratulations, Lisa. Congratulations, Rose. Make sure you email Kelly um, a size and color of T-shirt. If not, you'll get a black. I think that they're all black. I think a coffee mug. And Felix, thank you so much
No
for
problem. This is fun.
co-hosting with me tonight. I appreciate the very, very last minute invite, accepting that invite. So anybody that you're not connected with Felix, at the very top, I pinned it at the comments. Please check out her channel. Please watch a video comment. I know there's a lot of familiar faces in here that you probably are already connected with, but maybe you'll grab one or two. We will see you guys on the new year. We will be on a cruise ship next Tuesday. Be sure to check back in the following Tuesday because I'm going to get Patty. I believe Patty's going to join me for the live stream. We're going to talk to Patty about her first days of van life and ask her questions about the van. We'll maybe pull some questions off the tour video. So it's going to be an exciting show. Guys, we'll see you on
Happy
the
New
next
Year.
We'll see you on the next show. Thank you. Thank you.